Hello, we're here. Hi, Christy. Thank you for being here. We're here. We're going to play some... Why do we look out of focus?
I don't know, but I look like wide.
You're not wide. Okay. Here we go.
There, I look smaller.
Oh, where is my...
Your notebook?
No, my... here it is. My stylus.
Oh.
Let us know how you can hear. Hi, Susan. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Same for you, Christy. I assume you guys can hear us. Let us know how the sound is compared to the game. If anything needs to go up or down. I feel like it's a little bit quiet for us, so I'm going to cut it up just a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, we overwrote. I think the pig puzzle was the last one we did. Hello, Coco. How are you doing? Oh yeah, our story so far.
I have the hiccups.
The Professor and Luke made their way successfully to Reinhold Manor, where they met Lady Dahlia. Thank you, Christy. But before they can start talking, a loud noise startles Lady Dahlia's cat, Claudia, who runs off. Really sore today, but think of missing great streamers like your mom and you. Oh, well, of course, take care of yourself and rest when you need to. But I'm glad you're here. The Professor and Luke are now forced to find the missing feline. Forced. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're hunting for that.
We did this person's puzzle last, so let's talk to this girl.
And they were totally out of order because we were up like puzzle like 112 or something like that.
Yeah. Gonna be lurking since I have a lot of homework to do. Okay, I completely understand. I hope your homework goes well. Andrea? Tee-hee-hee. That guy gets so worked up. He turns red like a tomato. He looks so dumb. Wow, you're mean. Okay, Find Claudia. There's 2 people in here. 112 comes between 11 and 13, pretty sure. Yeah. Hi, Terror. So hello. I hear you 2 are into puzzles. I can tell it's obvious from the way you're ogling those coins. You can smell it, can't you? Well, you're right. There's a puzzle in these coins.
There's a better reason to ogle coins than that. You know?
Oh. So, Puzzle 25. Equilateral triangle. In the drawing below, 10 coins are arranged to form an equilateral triangle. The triangle is pointing up right now, but can you get it to point down by moving 3 of the coins?
Oh, yeah. You take that top coin and put it at the bottom. Take this one, put it in the corner. Put that one, put it at the corner.
Man! Mom got this. Move coins around by sliding them with your stylus when you're satisfied with the position to yeah, that.
So take the one from the top and put it down to the bottom. And then take that one and put it, and then that one and put it there.
Dang, my mom's so smart.
Except it's a little crooked. It's a little crooked. Oops.
This is difficult.
There you go.
Take the coins and leave.
Yeah.
We did it. We smart. Actually, I did nothing. We got some carrots.
That's right.
That's right. The interesting thing about this puzzle is the way the whole triangle changes shape with the simple shifting of a few coins. The trick is to think about the corners on the first triangle. Then it's easy to see the changes you need to make. Yep, it's just as I thought. You guys are a bunch of puzzle nuts. Is that a tooth? Like, is it just one big
his
tooth?
Mouth, maybe? Oh, he's like... No, I guess he's got probably 2 front teeth. You know, like all I want for Christmas, you know, so.
You were there for moral supply and for the labor. St. Mystere is full of puzzle lovers like you 2, but not all of them are nice like me. Watch your back. Is that a threat?
It sounds like a lot of them threaten us.
Hey, this is your first time here, isn't it? His name is Crouton.
Maybe it's Crouton. So.
Crouton? That's the British way?
Yeah.
Support. Wisp. That's okay. I was also here for moral supply. Supplying the morals. Well, if you're looking for a warm meal and a hot cup of tea, you come to the right place. Strange it should be so empty if the food's as good as you say. Hey now, boy, no need to be snippy. That's just how the restaurant business is. There are times when the place is packed and times when things are quiet. If it was always the lunch rush, how would I ever prepare food for the rest of the day? Oh, and speaking of preparation, I've got a little problem on my hands. You see, I've got to divide this 8-quart pitcher of juice into 2 equal portions. However, for the life of me, I can't seem to find my measuring cup. I wonder if there's some way I could do it using these 5 3/4 pitchers I found. So you need it split into 2 4s?
I guess so. So let's see.
Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarts of juice so that both the 5-quart pitcher and the 8-quart pitcher are each holding exactly 4 quarts. Touch a pitcher to pick it up, move its contents, tap the pitcher where you'd like the liquid to go. Okay.
Okay.
There's a Nancy puzzle like this.
Yeah. Oh, and then, so you got, what have you got? 3 and 3 and 2.
That did not do what I wanted it to do.
Well, maybe put the 2 back into that one and put the 6 into the middle one. And then you've got 1 left over. Maybe add the 1 to the 2 or no. Add the.
Here we go.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Got him.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to
I wonder if we were
success.
limited to a number of times.
I don't know.
Number
It
of
didn't
moves.
say. If you keep at it long enough, you're sure to come across the solution. The shortest possible solution requires 7 moves. These liquid distribution problems have been around for ages and have even been spotted in Japanese texts from hundreds of years ago. Ah, so that's how it's done. Great thinking. Thanks a lot. If I ever have troubles like this again, would you mind if I call on you for help? Can I put more gizmo together?
Possibly.
My gizmos.
You like building a dog? Is that what we're building?
I guess so. There must be a lot of gizmos.
Does that go connected to the other
I
one?
can't move it.
Oh,
I can
so that
just-
must be where it is. Oh. So if it doesn't move, it means it's in the correct place.
I guess so.
What's new? It said new mysteries and new journal.
Yeah, I think because we...
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see if there's any more puzzles. Did I miss a puzzle?
No telling now.
Well, we know that puzzle 12 is not here for a while.
And then 18 is missing and 21 is missing.
So we need 12, 18, 19.
Let me just write those down. 12,
Hey, Reddy.
18, 19, hi.
21, 24, and then we'll keep going.
Okay. And then 26 and up, basically.
Yeah. Tara, do you happen to have that guide up that you had last time to be able to tell us? I know we can't do 12 right now, but is 18, 19, 21, or 24 accessible to us yet?
A manhole.
I'll find out real quick. Okay, thank you. Appreciate ya. Oh yeah, I don't have any more puzzle pieces yet. the noise, and the stolen crank. So this is just what we're currently up to, I guess.
We still have a cat to find in addition to all that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see where my cat will go.
Oh, thank you, Riddy. It's the cat, but I'm not going to touch it yet. Oh, did I find a puzzle? That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Heard? Well, there's 26.
Okay. We'll be at 27.
A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, the single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? 13 to 23 should all be available in chapter 2.
Okay.
So I need to go back and look for stuff.
What's the volume of the jar?
It doesn't say, but it says 1 hour, so 60 minutes,
So
and the
it's,
jar is full if you start with 1 jar, or with 1 germ. So, yeah, Riddy says 1 minute less. Volume is big.
Yeah, I guess it would be 1 minute less because it's already
That first minute is already passed. So 59 minutes?
Yeah, try that.
That's what I mean.
That's very smart. That's
Riddy is a genius.
she worked it backwards kind of, so that's kind of clever.
How does this sound?
Hey! Got
I
him!
solved it.
I think I spilled something on my pants. The answer is 59 minutes. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 only saves you a minute. You're spot on. Excellent job. This jar is actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right.
Puzzle piece? I mean, a painting
Layton,
piece?
reach a hand. Luke, reach a hand in and see what's inside, will you? Yep.
What if it would have been like a rattlesnake or something? Here, I hear a hissing, rattling noise. Why don't you reach down in there? Could be a tarantula or something.
Open at 10, shut at 5. Oh man, should I go back and look for the rest of the puzzles? 18, 19, 21,
Maybe
24?
get the cat. Maybe we'll get more puzzles for those when we take the cat back, because that's still the same chapter, right?
Professor, there she is!
Of course, she's probably gonna run
Quickly,
again.
then use the fish bones. Here, Claudia, come here, girl. Meow. Meow. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Excellent. Now we can head back to Reinhold Manor.
I don't think you're supposed to feed fish bones to a cat.
Yeah, that kind of seemed bad for their intestines. Yay! Chapter 2, The Fugitive Feline. Chapter solved. Lady Dahlia's cats escaped. Yay! Oh shoot, because we finished chapter 2, does that mean that those puzzles are no longer available?
No, I think we can go back. And I thought this was still a part of the chapter. I didn't realize that I'm sorry.
It just said, no, it's fine. I mean, we wouldn't have known. But it just like stamped chapter complete or whatever.
So,
Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor.
okay,
Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating St. Mystere? Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location in town as the story progresses.
Uh-oh. So does that mean they moved to a new location?
But there's no need to worry.
Ah,
Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square.
okay. So
Visit
let's-
often to track down puzzles you passed up and work toward completing every puzzle in the game.
Okay, go find her. Let's just
go to Granny.
Because then there might be like
Oh.
6 or more there.
Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Oh, I don't remember the voices I gave them. If it's not Dog Heaven and we're not rewinding clocks. Professor, it's really awful. Come quickly, please. I'm trying to remember the voices I gave everybody. What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we've brought it back safe and sound.
This is how he works.
Madam. Madam, we're very happy to hear that.
See?
But there's no need to worry about the cat.
It's like
Just
kind of doing
upstairs.
jumping jacks.
Right this way, please. So, you're the famous Professor Layton, then. Name's Chelmy. Inspector Chelmy. I'm the inspector on the case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case. If this is about Claudia, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby! Mama missed you so much! That cat deserves to run away. Well, I don't know. What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some sense! We were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on. Could you please fill us in? There's been a murder, Professor.
Ooh.
A man was killed here. What? Who was murdered? The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reinhold. Simon was... Oh, the nasal guy. Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor. Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. I see. And the cause of death? I'm currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? Are your ears clogged? You're deaf. Didn't I just tell you those details are classified, All right, everyone, I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. And let me make this clear. Under no circumstances is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone.
Woohoo.
It was probably Matthew. The cat did it with the help of the butler.
That's why, as you talking about the Matthew, yeah, he's probably, that's why he was waving his hands to, to
Get the blood off.
Yeah, so.
Matthew, did you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not at all, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chelmy showed up. And where is Simon's body now?
How can an inspector determine the cause of death? It's left to like a coroner's.
Yeah.
I did see this, but I was told that the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving.
You're not
I
supposed to.
see.
The coroner,
Well, it
you have
looks
to
like-
wait till the coroner releases the body. So.
It looks like for the moment we are without a lead on this case.
How would you know I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered?
What is this?
I'm sorry to say I have no idea, but I thought it might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it.
Amazing. It's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Look, it has an engraving. Dropped cogs was added to your list of mystery. There's more than one?
Maybe.
A small cog. Now that you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description.
A puzzle?
Let's stop what we're doing and puzzle.
What? Are you joking? A puzzle at a time like this?
At least Luke's thinking clearly.
Find the dot. You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A, then flip it over, you'll see the black dot as depicted below. Now assume you are holding the shape as shown on the left side of diagram B. Where will the black dot be when you flip the shape over? Okay. So it's
So that
behind
means-
this.
Right. So that means
Boink. So 1, 2 to the right and flip. 1, 2 to the right and flip. It would be here.
yes.
Luke, here's my answer.
What?
Okay.
Frankly,
Did we flip it the
I'm
wrong
ashamed.
way?
Focus on the relationship. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Let's see.
I got cocky. Oh, I forgot I have to touch it. Okay.
So like you're holding it and when you spin it, so that means it has to be behind that like
point.
yeah, like
Yep.
if you were doing it like 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, so it's like the behind the 3 o'clock point. Like if the red dot is at 12.
Oh. Then it would be here.
That's where the red dot is the second
Yeah,
time
but
around.
see, 1, 2, flip. 1, 2. I flipped it this way instead of flipping it this way.
Yeah, I see.
So it would be here.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey!
Every puzzle has an
Got a
answer.
little speedy there, I
I
guess.
know, I was thinking dumbly. That's right, take a look at the diagram for the answer.
My apologies, but I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid your investigation.
Hey Brandon, hope you're doing well tonight.
Hi.
Speed run! Not at all, this small gear is more than enough for us to go on. But I do wonder why you're giving this to us.
I believe you're a good man, Professor. I'm confident you'll put the whole of this puzzle together.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. I got a gizmo. Hi Jocelyn, how are you doing? Imagine a murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine, it does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. My good sir, I'm no detective, but I agree that your concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until that criminal is behind bars.
I'm gonna move this candle because the fragrance is getting to me.
Okay. My sentiments exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the time to be hated. The criminal. As ever, thrilled to be able to sit here and chill with everyone. Ah, Brandon said, Vmom, you should be proud of the great online space your daughter has created.
As long as there's room for me sometimes.
Yeah. Be this fiend's next target. It's not a sugar cookie scented candle. It's a magnolia cedar candle. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the Reinhold fortune, there are a few potential suspects. Oh gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well, I'll have you know. He wasn't very close with Augustus, no. You know, all this talk of families has me contemplating a puzzle I once had. Can you imagine if real life was like this? Bickering brothers. 6? Oh boy.
You get pulled over for a speeding ticket, and he's like, I have a puzzle for you to solve.
This speeding reminded me of this puzzle I once had. Okay. 6 brothers have gathered around a table to eat dinner. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age, and can't be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. The eldest brother, brother 1, has already sat down at the big table and is waiting on the others to start eating. Can you find a seating arrangement that will keep everyone from fighting with each other?
Okay, where's brother 1? He's in this spot. Okay, well we could
So I'm going to put 3 here.
That's what I'm saying, and then maybe 5 in the next one.
No, 3 and 5 can't sit next to each
okay.
other. So then 6 has to go here.
Just leave everybody there. But there's
So 1 is not next to 2. 2 is not next to 3 or 1 or 2.
okay.
3 is not next to 2 or 4. 4 is not next to 3 or 5. 5 is not next to 4 or 6. 6 is not next to 5. Is that it? Did I solve it?
Maybe you did.
Ooh, sushi! The answer, they should all move out. I hope this is it.
We'll see. Otherwise, we have to actually
That
think.
should do it.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Critical thinking is
No,
the
it reminded
key
me
to
of that puzzle in
success.
the Trail of the Twister where you have to put the numbers and they can't be
The
next
dinner
to...
guests or something?
No.
Oh.
Where it's just like a panel and you have numbers 1 through 8 and one number can't be next to another number in
Yeah.
its sequence. Good job. Set the boys as shown and there shouldn't be any trouble. The mirror image of this seating arrangement is also a valid answer. Finally, a meal in peace. Yeah, so that's the answer.
I would just
Thank
say
you for
any
clearing up
brother
that
that
puzzle.
can't get along with the other brother gets written out of the will.
Oh,
So
we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer.
you're like, the least you can do is fake it.
I've made my own sushi before. It is pretty easy, but it's a lot of just like stuff, like assembly line stuff. Please go out and find the real murderer. Of course. I understand your
Got
position.
the hiccups.
Yeah. It appears I'm a suspect too. I'll find out what I can.
Strange gizmo.
Is this everyone who was present at the site of the crime?
I believe we are missing Ramon, sir.
Ramon? Where is he and what on earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once!
To be honest, madam, thinking on it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours now.
What? Don't tell me he was taken as well. No, hold on a moment. He's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of the crime.
Where could he be at the time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too?
Is that the guy that's out by the boat? I'm just trying to find puzzles. Hey, Nicole! Yeah, when I wear the shirt you got me, it summons you. How are you doing? Thank you for shouting out in. Wait a moment, Luke. Yes, Professor? There's something I'd like to discuss with Lady Dahlia. It shouldn't take very long at all. Well, where is she?
You're not allowed to leave that room. I mean, you can leave the room, just not the house, right?
What the heck? How am I supposed to talk to Lady Dahlia if she's not here?
Can you not leave the room?
No.
So when you hit the shoe, nothing happens?
Hello, Kate. How are you doing tonight? Hey, where did Lady Dahlia go?
I believe madam has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman, but it's only natural she'd need to rest after a terrible event like this.
Probably needs a strong drink.
Very well then. Would you please let her know that I have something I'd like to talk to her about?
Well, of course, Professor. Please wait here.
Lady Dahlia might act like an ice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. Luke, if you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you'll need to start showing a little more sensitivity. Oh, of course, Professor. I apologize. That was wrong of me. I'm doing pretty good.
Madam will see you now. Just head back through that doorway to the left.
Now that he's out of my way!
Wish we could use a hint coin to tell us where all the puzzles are. What time? You got a certain time?
No, my watch was just buzzing. Lady Dahlia, I have a deep suspicion this murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think it's highly probable the two matters are linked.
And do you think that Ramon is somehow involved in all this?
Oh, she's having an affair with Ramon.
Spicy!
Because she was real quick to defend him.
Thank you for being here, Susan. Go lay down and get some rest. I'm glad that you popped by.
See ya.
I like how Layton wasn't surprised at all that there was a murder while we were out looking for a cat. He was like, oh, tragic. Potentially, yes. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me.
So we first had to find her cat, now we gotta find her boyfriend.
No, I think he's the boatman.
I think he's her boyfriend.
It sickens me that I'm being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once. As you wish, Lady Dahlia. We'll ask around town to see what we can find. I thought we can't leave. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be waiting the good news in the parlor. The missing servant. Comb St. Mystere for clues about Ramon's. Her boyfriend wears black lipstick. It's not a good look. Okay! Saving. Saving. Oh, I hit no instead of okay.
Oops. At least you didn't bump us back somewhere.
Yeah. Ooh, puzzle.
Oh, that's the same room, but you can search it now that she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Who's that lady?
Look at this picture.
Matthew,
A granny, and
Lady Dahlia with some kid. Does she have a kid?
maybe.
Does
It kind of
she-
looks like the girl from the painting downstairs, remember, with the curly...
Oh,
Bang.
the little girl with the curl in the middle of the forehead.
What is it, Professor? Oh, isn't that Lady Dahlia? She's holding a baby. That baby must be Baron Reinhold's daughter, then. Flora was her name, wasn't it? Gosh, what a cute baby. Lady Dahlia hasn't changed much, has she? You know, Luke, they say true beauty never ages. I suppose so, Professor. But even so, it makes me wonder. Maybe we can ask Lady Dahlia about it. Or she'll punch us in the
She
face.
doesn't age. Is she like a vampire?
Probably. She probably drinks the blood of young men to stay young forever.
Maybe that's
Which
why
is
that
what
guy
I
is
do. I
died
mean,
in
what?
There. Maybe that's why the guy's in there dead. So
And it's definitely not the tactic I use to stay young forever. Definitely not. Pardon me, but we happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon? The picture of you holding a baby, the one that sits in the next room? V's actually 1,243 years old. You're just off a couple years, it's fine. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. Huh? My apologies, madam. I must have been mistaken.
So the guy laying down must have discovered she had a child, and she had to make quick work of him.
Unless
Got
it's
her
like...
boyfriend Ramon to clunk him in the head, and Ramon's off like disposing of any evidence that she's a mother.
Unless it was like a baby sibling or niece or nephew.
But then she could have easily explained
Niece,
that.
I mean.
She could have easily said, "Oh, that's
I
not
thought you
mine."
bathe in it, not drink it. Oh, shucks. Riddy's telling my secrets.
Didn't one of the old ancient queens do that or something?
Oh, I'm sure. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go find Ramon and bring him back, would you? If that's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? I think we'd do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us.
Maybe she's got a twin. Maybe she's got a good twin that's locked in a dungeon, and she's the evil twin.
Miss, did you just steal a baby? Isn't she cute? By the way, Mr. Layton, I hear you're something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. I wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. Okay, Chelmy.
Chelmy, that's such a funny name.
5 suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. A says, 1 of the 5 of us is lying. B says, 2 of the 5 of us are lying. C says, I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. D says, don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. E says, all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go?
Oh my goodness. Okay. If E is telling the truth,
You and Dem are selling everybody out. Yeah, Elijah, please. Hi, Paige. Okay,
then let's see.
all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars.
So that would mean
That would be a truthful statement, though. It couldn't be.
because then for
Not
instance-
everybody, somebody has to be telling the truth.
Well, let's just assume that all 5 are lying. Then that means none are lying because E would be lying himself by saying that they're lying, right? If 4 were lying,
Yeah, E cannot be telling the truth.
right, because either way. But
Exactly.
if D is lying,
Hi, Puffy.
if D is lying, anybody could be telling the truth in there. But if D is lying, he could be saying his truth could be 3, 2, 1, but it couldn't be all 5 because then he would be lying. So it would have to be 3, 2. Like if he's lying, it's 3, 2, or 1. If he's telling the truth, it's 4 of them. But then what leaves one? But
we already know E can't be telling the truth.
Right.
So maybe D is the only truthful one.
Maybe, but let's see. If C is telling a lie, then he's saying 3. that means 1, 2, or 4. I don't mean number 1, number 2, 4. It means either one of them, 2 of them, or 4 of them are telling the truth. If he's lying there, I mean, I'm saying if this is a lie, then any other number could be the truth, 1, 2, or 4. And same with B. If he says 2 of the 5 are lying, then 1, 3, or 4. And if 1 is lying, then 2, 3, or 4. But 4 is the one that's included in every one of those combos, right? Wait, if D is lying...
I'm having a really hard time following your logic.
If D is lying, then it could be 1, 2, or 3 of them, but not 5 and not 4 if D is lying. Wait a minute. No, because if D is lying, it could be 5, 2, and that would make E be in the truth. No, because he couldn't be truthful. So that cannot be. So it can't...
Cross out E. E is crossed out. I need to respond to E, actually.
So, okay, if A is telling the truth, then that means E is one of them. That means E is the liar. If A is telling the truth, E is the liar. And B, C, and D are truthful. If B is telling the truth, E and one other is the liar.
We don't have to find out who
no,
is
just
the liar.
No, we just need to know how many.
many.
Yes, that's what I'm saying of that. When I'm saying 1, 2, and 3, I'm saying the number of people lying.
Okay.
I'm not saying the number of the individual. So we know absolutely E cannot be truthful because
that's
he'd have
why
to be...
I crossed him out. Wink, wink, wink. Okay.
So if A is truthful, then that...
Trust me, Jocelyn, this is confusing for me too. Riddy says, I find it interesting that A and B aren't saying the rest are telling the truth.
None of them are saying anybody's telling the truth. And it says we want to release the ones that are telling the truth. But I would think you would assume if you say 1 out of 5 is lying, then the other 4 have to be not lying. If the statement is accurate. But if A is telling the truth, then E's the liar. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If B is telling the truth, E and somebody else is the liar.
Mm-hmm.
And he says of us, so he could be including himself.
Mm-hmm.
So
they all say of us.
Right, yeah. So if C is telling the truth, then it's E and 2 others. If D is telling the truth, it's E and 3 others.
So then that would be one person is telling the truth.
Well, not necessarily. Not if A is telling the truth, then actually if A is telling the truth, then A, B, C, and D. Well, no, because if A is telling the truth, they can't all be, because if A is telling the truth that says 1 is lying, then that would be, okay, A can't be telling the truth because A says 1 is lying, and if A was truthful, then B, C, and D and A would all be truthful. 1, 2, 3, and 4 can't all be truthful. See? You know what I'm saying?
So is nobody telling the truth? But then that would make E...
No. Then...
No, this is... I don't know.
So A can't be telling the truth because B is... because that would make B and C and D a liar. And E. It would make all the others a liar. If B is telling the truth, 2 of
Thank
the 5
you.
of us...
For the cheers and for liking the background. The 2 extremes definitely aren't true. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
So, like, if two were lying, which 3 could be... Well, wait a minute. None of them can be... Because all of them have a different story. So, how can... Because already, okay, E discounts... Unless... because by saying you're a liar, that is the truth.
Right.
On there. So no, E kind of cancels himself. A cancels out because he says 1 is lying. Well, B says 2 are lying, but C disagrees with B.
What if A is saying that E is lying? Which would make him the truthful one, and the 2 of them would be the ones
and
telling the
and
truth.
B, C, and D
are the
all
liars.
lying too.
No, I'm saying, what if A
You're saying what if A is saying E is truthful?
What if A is saying that E is the one that's lying?
Okay.
Which would mean that E would really mean that, you know, any of them could be truthful. But then that would mean...
But that means B, C, and D then are lying about the number because A is claiming 1, B is claiming 2, C is claiming 3, D is claiming 4. So everybody's got a different story.
I don't know.
So let's see. You almost need an... Ugh.
We could use a hint.
Yeah, let's take a hint on this one. We've never done a hint. We still got 30-something here.
This puzzle might look like a big mess at first, but it's fairly simple when all is said and done. Take E, for example, who says everyone is lying. If she is actually telling the truth, then her statement becomes a lie and she must be ruled out. So E is a liar for sure.
I already did that one. Let's see. Okay. So we're on the right track with that. Okay.
Oh no, my crossouts are gone.
What do you mean? What's a cross out?
Like, I had crossed them out on the screen.
Okay, so
Riddy says she thinks D is true.
Let's see. So if D is true, you know what? That does work it backwards because, see, I was saying 1 couldn't be right, because that would make, because B, C, and D are automatically wrong according to if one is right, then the rest are there, and then 1 is wrong, and then 1 is incorrect. You see. So it might be D because that means that D, if D's telling the truth, then the other 4 are wrong. See? 4 would be lying. A,
So
B,
should we
C,
say
and E.
one person?
Yeah, because you can't have more than one truther because they all have a different story.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Why was that
You're
so
good.
complicated?
You're so good at that.
I didn't do anything. I was listening to
No,
Riddy.
that's what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you were
was
talking to me.
Riddy.
We were talking to Riddy. Okay. Every suspect accused a different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, it had to be one suspect, no more or less. The only suspect whose statement fits that condition is D. It looks like he's a free man now. Oh, I hope you guys aren't buffering. I'm not dropping any frames, so... I suppose I should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. You do best to let that brain of yours, to use that brain of yours to find that golden apple everyone's a buzz about. I feel like I keep changing his voice a little bit. That was hard. That was hard for Brain. Okay. Matthew, do you have a moment?
We'll wrap up
Certainly,
about
sir.
8. How's that
Yeah.
sound? Okay.
How can I help you?
It's about the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs, the one of her holding a small child.
Yeah, it's about that old picture.
Is that Lady Dahlia's mother?
That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reinhold's former wife. Why is everybody trying to reach me right now when I'm busy? But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They're virtually identical in their appearance, their gesture, and even the way they moved.
So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but an earlier wife of the Baron.
Ooh,
Wow.
creepy. It's like that movie Rebecca. And I can't remember the
What
whole
is
story.
that?
There's an old scary movie. I think it's Rebecca. I think the name of the character is Rebecca. But what it is, it's a newlywed woman. She comes into a home, and I don't even know if her name is Rebecca, but they she thinks she's got.
They just remade it, Paige says.
Oh, they did? But and it's basically she realizes things are kind of creepy because her husband like makes her change her hair. If I'm remembering it correctly, it's been like years. Makes her like he picks her because she favors the old wife. But everything she does now, all the servants and all in the home, they compare her to the woman, and somehow she's like, it's just really, it gets all really creepy and it's like a suspense type movie, but I can't even remember how it ends. But I know that when she finally like discovers it, they're just trying to remake her into the dead wife or something.
Ew.
And like I don't even remember it all. Did they make her change her name? I don't remember if her name was Rebecca. And they start calling her that or something. Don't choke on a jelly bean. But yeah, it just reminded me of that. Like,
Wow, imagine finding someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? The new movie stars Lily James and Armie Hammer. Interesting. I like Lily James, okay. I liked her in Downton Abbey, which I haven't finished yet. Maybe that's what we should work on next. Finishing Downton Abbey.
Didn't you meet that guy?
Armie Hammer?
I thought he was in the movie that you played in the Lynch Mob.
Oh, yeah! I didn't meet him, but I think he was there that day. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't think I met him, no. But I think he was there in a film that I did. Okay.
I can't remember the name of that. Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation, yeah. Is there a chance the two were relatives of one another?
I never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home, and I decided with Lady Dahlia.
We are on season 4 of Downton.
I'm sorry to say that's all I really know about the matter.
Yay,
What in
sushi!
the world is that? Some kind of motorcycle.
What kind of sushi you get, Jocelyn? Not at all. You've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound.
I don't like any of it. Smells too
Oh.
fishy for me.
Yes, correct. Correct, Paige. Flora Reinhold. Baron Augustus Reinhold.
Was that? Can you go back to that photo?
This one?
Baron Augustus Reinhold's photo. Oh, that's like a ruffly shirt. I thought that was. I thought that was like chest hairs, like he was bare chested. So, doesn't it look? It does, doesn't it look like he's got like a bare chest with little
Really
curly,
weird.
like little curly
Really
hair,
weird
chest hairs on him.
situation.
That's why I wanted to see it a little bit better.
Ladies.
He's like,
That was funny.
the artist rendering was a little strange there.
Okay. I can see it if I squint. Hello.
Are you gonna talk to the cat and get clues from the cat? Ooh, the cat looks all dirty. Oh look, he's got like
Exactly, Riddy.
a
Ladies. Hmm?
what's a cat got in his mouth? Glasses.
These are
No,
Simon's glasses.
the cat must have dug it up from the yard.
How on earth did they end up here? I keep giving Luke a higher and higher voice. This could be a key clue in the investigation. I think it best if we brought this to Inspector Chelmy. Chuck him at Chelmy's face. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belong to Simon. We found them out in the garden. California and avocado. Yum yum. What the? I imagine they simply fell off the body when it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for the Reinhold inheritance or whatever it is you were supposed to be doing?
He's guilty.
Of course, if you continue to interrupt my investigation, I have some ideas about what you can do.
He's guilty.
My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I don't like that Chelmy one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's so full of himself. And the way he treats you, Professor, it's just too much. Yes, Luke is voiced by Lani Minella. That is true. I think she does him in all of the games that he is in. And so the time when there's cut scenes with voice acting, then that's Lani Minella. But I've been trying to emulate that, and I'm not doing so good. Luke, my boy, pay it no mind. Right now we have other priorities. Let's go ask around town and find... I almost read ramen. Let's go find ramen.
Well, in any town, that's what Tori does. Where's the ramen place? Can you get
ramen, tea room, or what's another thing that I always want to have? Ramen, tea room, Mexican. That's about it. Okay. I'm looking for puzzles. Puzzle searching.
Crepes.
We could go
crepes.
to...
You go for crepes, too.
Oh, crepes, yeah.
So.
His voice is higher because of allergies. Lots of the pollen's been terrible this season down where I am. Okay.
Look at you, fretting away there. Whatever the matter?
Sorry to trouble you, but did you see Ramon around here today? He was here until just a while ago.
No, I can't say I've seen him today, which is strange, considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you're quite an ace with puzzles. Who cares if a man is dead and Ramon is missing? Please puzzle. Would you mind helping me out with the puzzle I've been mulling over?
Oh, right now? We're sort of in the middle of something right now, but if you insist. He said right now twice, which was a little repetitive. One line puzzle 1. Oh, gosh. Have you heard of one-line puzzles? The idea is to place your pen to paper and draw the shape without lifting your pen from the pad or retracing any part of the line. You can, however, cross lines. Now that you're familiar with the concept, look at the 4 pictures below. One of them cannot be drawn with one line. Which one is it? Okay, well.
Just try and then... Go to the right. Nope. Oh, okay. Alright, go in. And go, okay, that's
So that one's good. Okay, that one's good. Oh.
It must be the house then, because you just did everything. You already messed up.
Did I? Yeah. Maybe this is the impossible one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because you just did the other 3, so...
So easily?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Unless I'm just being dumb with that
That should
one.
do it.
Hey! I'm good at those! Very nice. There's actually a very easy way to tell whether or not a given picture has been drawn in one stroke. The method will be revealed to you after you solve one more of these riddles.
Skills!
Is it weird that I'm so mesmerized by this? No, I'm glad you're mesmerized.
That's some fine work there. I was stuck on this puzzle for I don't know how long. Oh, you there, boy. I just had a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight. So be careful out there, alright?
Well, that was a welcome piece of news. But don't worry about me because I don't scare easily.
Are you able to go back to that granny's house and let's get
Yeah.
those puzzles out of the way?
I think so.
Quick catch up.
Oh, he stopped me.
Hey, you two, what are you up to? Let me in on the secret. I got it, don't tell me. I told you I got it. Out searching for somebody, huh? Hitting the streets for info, yeah? But sorry, I haven't seen your man.
I
How
almost
do you know
read
it
that
was
as
a man?
mom.
How do you know it's a man, not a woman?
Are you sure you didn't see or hear anything that might help us?
No, I got nothing for you. Quit asking me about it, sheesh.
Could still be hunting for the cat for all he knows, but
I
he
see.
assumed.
Well, in any case, thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, and good luck with your crazy search. 2 crazy kids on a crazy search, right. Ah, but definitely do not go poking around the tower on the north side of town. Got it? Yeah, you got it.
The tower on the north side of town? How do you even get to that part of town? Do you remember that clock tower in the square? I believe we must pass through it to get to the north side of town. Let's go check it out. That man looks like a potato with limbs and a nose. You're not wrong. That's a clock tower you were talking about, right, Professor? Yes, quite right. Someone's standing under the entrance. But we're gonna go to Granny's. Okay. Nose, I say loosely. There seems to be a puzzle embedded in this door. I could have sworn there was nothing there a minute ago. Fascinating. This puzzle appears to be acting as some sort of lock for this door. How delightful. Like, my boy, why don't you give this puzzle a try? I'm almost certain the door will open if you solve it. Okay. 58!
Wow.
Can you get the red ball out of the maze? Slide obstructing blocks out of the way to clear a path for the ball.
This is like a Nancy puzzle. Huh?
Yeah. Move blocks out of the way by sliding your stylus across them. Move the red ball in a similar fashion.
Woohoo!
How
Look
did
at
you?
Got him! That was fun. I liked that one.
Saves the day.
Okay, thank you, Lanny. Save the day! With all those blocks in the way, getting your ball to the goal was harder than you expected, wasn't it? Welcome back, Coco, by the way. Very nice. The door should open up right up now. Howdy.
Oh, she's
Do you
a witch's
often
hat.
I feel like if I was a character in a Professor Layton game, it might be this one. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. Granny Riddleton? Where can we find this lady? Isn't it obvious? She's right in front of you, boy. No wonder you have trouble solving puzzles. Why, yes, you are gazing at the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, Guide to the Puzzle Puzzlers.
She's probably got an oven she wants to throw him in, too. So.
Beautiful and clairvoyant? Professor, do you know what she's going on about? Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Miss Riddleton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean to say you have psychic powers? Can you do things like, say, pick a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects? Pshaw! Any fortune teller can do that. So what if you see a few days into the future? Big whoop! I'm taking a break because streams are more important. Make sure you get your assignments done. I advocate for getting your homework done. Welcome back, Tara. As well. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Wow, so those puzzles that we tried but weren't able to solve, those puzzles are here now? Well, we didn't try them. Looks like you finally figured out what makes me so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give it a knock on that door of that little shack behind me. Inside you'll find rows of cute little jars, each of them stuffed with a forgotten puzzle. Bet you can find those lost puzzles of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties. So let's see which ones we're missing.
12 or 8 or 12 we can't do here, but 18, 19, 21, 24.
Yeah, 18, 19, 21, 24, and everything else we're good up until 30.
So we did it.
Why are you bogarting puzzles, Granny? Yes, yay for all the missing puzzles. Okay, so, what? There's nothing in here. What the heck? Granny, I thought you were supposed to have my puzzles!
Huh? Wait. You sure we looked in the right place?
She said they'd be in the jars, but there's no jars! Oh no. Did we miss them?
I don't know.
Grandma! Makes me want to do a crossword puzzle or connect the dots. It may not show until after you can't do the puzzles.
Well, we haven't tried them
So
yet.
can I find the puzzles? Can I find 18, 19, 21, and 24?
But they said they're all in chapter 2, but maybe it means in the area that you see
Maybe
in
Tara's
chapter
saying
2?
that like they're still accessible even after, and that's why they're
Okay.
not there. Maybe you have to bring her soup. I probably do. Or what Tara said. Yeah.
Is it true what they're saying about a murder at Reinhold Manor? A murder in our little village?
That's a hard voice.
The very thought gives me goosebumps and a great idea for a novel. Oh, excuse my insensitivity. I'm just always on the lookout for new ideas. How can I help you?
We're looking for Ramon. Have you seen him around?
No, I can't say I've seen him today. But if your search around town has turned up nothing, he's probably at the park or in the tower.
Percy looks very suspicious.
You know, somewhere the villagers don't normally go.
Soup before Granny passes, just like in Wind Waker. The tower, huh?
Oh, you should say it's far from that tower as possible. There are all sorts of bad rumors about it.
It sure seems that way. We keep running into people who say that. Just what are the rumors?
Just, you know, bad stuff.
There's something really scary about that tower. Percy, what you up to?
So what's the name?
Oh, whoa.
What's the name of this?
Look at this tower. It's weird.
It's creepy.
This is... Oh, what's the name of this game?
Yeah, I was going to see where...
Professor...
Just say, like, 18 to see if we
Professor
can
Layton and the Curious Village. I'm going to go back to the entrance of town. Not even the Layton-mobile could make it across the river, huh? But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it is just a car after all. Luke, our little exchange has reminded me of a wonderful puzzle about cars. Why don't you give it a try? Please be one of our missing oh, okay, here's 19.
Okay.
I found 19. Parking lot gridlock. That's how I build Lego houses. Goosebumps sounded so relaxing.
You don't get puzzle 18 until you give a lacquered stool to Layton and talk to Beatrice again.
Oh, I did give the stool to him, but
So
I
then-
didn't talk to
okay,
Beatrice
then that's
again.
why. So 19 is the one we got now.
The Layton mobile, the professor's pride and joy, is stuck behind several other cars trying
This is
to
the
exit
same thing you just did.
a crowded parking lot. Things are so tight, though, each car can only move forward and backward with respect to the direction it's currently facing. Okay, so this is a little different in that it can only go, like, the way that it's going.
Yeah.
So, touch the front of the or back of the car to move it. Cars can only move forward or backward. Move the gray cars out of the way. Okay.
Is that noise from that? Oh. So somehow
We gotta move these back down.
there you go. Nice.
How does this sound?
Why do they point at you?
Layton's apprentice.
It's like, yay, I did it! Whoa, look at my skins.
I can't see your skin. It's dark.
No, on the
Oh,
green
on
screen.
there. Are you like part reptile?
Must
That's
be.
what's not showing up.
Good job! Clearing out traffic. Now try to solve this puzzle again in the fewest number of movements possible. If you're really good, you should be able to do so in 14 moves.
You probably did it in 14 moves.
I don't know.
Maybe you did it.
Well, that takes care of the puzzle, but I do wonder when I'll be able to get back to my automobile.
Did you check your gizmos?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna check my
You've
gizmos.
gotten 3 or 4 extras.
Wheat. 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 This is like in Deadly Device when you put together the RoboCat.
That's what I said the other day.
Oh, I
so-
forgot.
I forget the cat's name.
I don't know if that one's named, but it looks like Suki.
Yeah, that's what his name said.
Kovi. Thank you. Oh, the drawbridge is back up. That bridge appears to be the only way out of St. Mystere. Seems we're confined to this town for the moment. Oh my. And to make matters worse, it seems no one can find the crank to lower the bridge. I know that's part of our mystery. Suki tate. Well then, my boy, all we can do is wait. Let us attend to our business in the village.
You can go talk to that Beatrice.
Yeah, at the end. Hello there, gentlemen.
That engine, it's like they're parked outside or something.
Suki, tater tots. Also sounds great. While you're up, would you turn on the overhead light?
Yes. I can't figure out why they motor it.
I don't know. I've got a doozy of a puzzle on my hands here. Why don't you give it a go? I really don't remember the voice I gave her. This puzzle is worth 10 carats. As you can see, what we've got here is some trash and a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash?
That
Yes.
was weird. Okay.
Yes, I can. Like that.
I don't have any Capri Sun.
She comes back with Capri Sun.
I haven't bought that in a while.
There we go.
I didn't see the puzzle.
It's because I'm a genius.
What happened? What was
It
the
was
puzzle?
a match moving puzzle to
Oh.
like make another picture.
Oh, okay.
Dang, Reddy says. Know what that is? Capri Sun block! Yeah. Do your part to keep St. Mystere clean. No Capri Sun! I know. Oh yeah,
What
this
is-
is
what is
unexpected.
that?
It looks like Totoro going like this.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, the first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you were a man who knows
That was
puzzles.
that 18?
That was 18.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
looking
okay. Who would like the rug? Let's give Luke a rug. Let's check out. How do we get there again? Okay, so he likes the rug better. So Luke still has an empty room.
It's okay, he's young. He can sleep on the floor.
I'm giving these random emotes I gotta try. You got a rug for moving 2 matches, cause video game logic! Exactly. Okay, so let's just double check. Okay, 18 and 19. So we need 21 and 24, which are, they gotta be somewhere around town. That place brings good fortune upon the village, and I strongly advise you to keep your
Speak
distance.
to Crouton Crouton at the restaurant.
Okay. And then that's for 21 or 24?
No, that's for 24.
What about 21?
Let's see.
Oh. Oh, look, another candle, look. That reminds me, have you heard this one before?
What did I find? Talk to Polly.
Oh my gosh, I just found 33.
Okay, oh, you talked to Polly to do 21.
I don't remember who that is.
It just says talk to Polly. I don't know.
You have only 1 match left. You want to light the room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm the room, and heat your bath water. In order to complete all the above actions, which of these should you light first? The match!
That makes sense, yeah.
The match! Duh! The match!
How does this sound?
That's almost like a joke one. It's not really
Yeah.
a puzzle, it's just like a joke.
The first thing you need to do to light is the match itself. Without a fire source, how could you possibly start to take care of the lamp, bathwater, or fireplace? And then I drop it into the water.
Maybe you're a dragon. So
Wonderful work, Luke. That's indeed the answer. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now. Oh, I got a bed.
oh, nice.
I'll give Luke a bed.
See what happens. See if Luke likes his bed. You have to go into the room to that, or you can just tap on it.
No, Layton likes it better.
Yeah.
Layton gets all the furniture first, I guess. Okay, Polly. Who is Polly? Polly Shore? What the heck was that sound? Maybe you're a dragon. The game just doesn't have an imagination. Oh, there's Polly. Oh, I just had it. Would someone please stop that awful racket? What's the matter, sir? Luke, you sleep on the floor. Who you calling, sir? I'm a young man. Oh, never mind that. I'm furious. That sound, that horrible noise. I can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower only made noise every once in a while, but recently it's been roaring non-stop. How am I supposed to sleep?
See, there is
You hear me, you big jerk of a tower? How am I supposed to sleep?
It is a dragon in the tower.
Please, calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of the deafening din is? You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about that. I heard it's the roar of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows?
Try some engine or
So
something.
the noise is coming from the tower, is it? Polly want a cracker, sir? This time I'm just livid. It's just too much to take. The needle on my wrath meter is completely buried. Why am I so worked up, you ask? It's that blessed puzzle. I've been trying to work it out since yesterday. I can't get it. Got me so steamed I can't sleep or talk. You stupid jerk of a puzzle. Come here and take a look, will ya? If we find this dragon, they can light all the fires we need. Okay, here's 21. Okay. A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day. But because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, what kind of dangerous treatment plan is this? You gotta dumb things down for people. He must take them in a specific order. Since all the pills look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? 8? 8 of them?
Let's see, he's got 10. Well, he would take, he already, is he taking the first one already?
That's what I'm saying. And you wouldn't have to label the last one.
Right.
So you would just have to label 8 of them? right? Does that make sense?
That's what I would think. Not the first one, not the last one. Because the first one you're taking, and then you're labeling the next 8, and then
the last one would just be the one that doesn't have.
Yeah. Try that one.
I'm gonna try 8.
There we go.
There you go.
I
Critical
shouldn't have picked
thinking
my
is the
face. I
key
had
to
a
success.
pimple, and now my face is red. Good job! Since the man has to start taking his medicine today, the first thing he should do is take today's pill. Next, he should label the pills for days 2 through 9. If he does this, he shouldn't have labeled the pill for the last day. It'll be the only one without a label. Sir, who is your doctor? What were you thinking, man? And here I was ready to solve it all by myself. Why'd you have to go and ruin everything? The nerve! With that puzzle solved, I can finally sleep again, so I guess I owe you guys one thanks. I know you both have your work cut out for you, so good luck, yeah?
I mean, between
This man's gonna have an aneurysm.
That's what I was just gonna say. He's too angry. He's gonna send himself, into some sort of problem.
His
stroke. He's gonna stroke out or something.
Okay, is this the restaurant? Yeah. Crouton. Hey
Probably
there, gents.
Crouton.
I'm looking for something again. We were called to St. Mystere to locate the Golden Apple. We came all the way from London, but we keep getting sidetracked by unrelated matters. We
Like
haven't made any
puzzles.
progress in our investigation. Sorry to hear things aren't going smoothly. Well, you like puzzles, don't you? You'll fit right in here. I'm breaking a sweat here trying to keep things together. Would you mind helping me out with a problem? I have some milk I need to divvy up, but my measuring cups... Oh, so this is the same thing that we did before?
Huh? What puzzle number is this? 24? No.
But
The
it's
other
like
one?
the same thing we did before.
I guess, but...
We have a 10-quart pitcher full of milk, an empty
Yeah,
7-quart pitcher, empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked. Your task is to divide the 10 quarts so that the... okay, so 5 and 5.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Into the empty one now. Wait, put the 3 into the 6, put the 1 into the smallest. See what happens now. Then you got 2. Oh, you're still kind of back where you were. Wait, so if you take the 7 into... You're going to have 5 if you dump that 7 into that one.
Oh, that's what I want.
Yeah.
5 and 5. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Got him. That took way more turns this time, but oh well.
Layton's
That was
apprentice
24,
saves the
right?
day.
Mhm. So now I think we're kind of caught up. If you keep it long enough, okay. Oh, only 9 moves. I think I took like 20 or something.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch. Now I can finally start on those scones. There must be some way I can return the favor. Well, this being a restaurant and I'll come by and eat whenever you like. It's on the house.
We should have just doubled the recipes. What we should have done.
Okay, so let's see. So we know 12 is not for a while. Oh, I missed
So we're
31 and 32.
31, 32.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let me put the number in just to see.
31 and 32.
Talk to Marco again for 31.
I don't know who Marco is.
Me neither. I'm not opening these things up because I don't want like answers to them. So I'm just like looking at the thing that's the location.
Marco.
32 says enter the left door, check out the large candy jar on the counter. I don't know where there's a candy jar though. But
That Marco? Marco by the polo. Hey.
it says you have to talk to him twice.
These candies look absolutely scrumptious, don't they? Don't leave! Luke, those candies just gave me a splendid idea for a puzzle. Have a lesson. Why do we have to keep going to the same places over and over to, like,
I don't know.
you know? Here, work on this, and I'm gonna go cover my face.
Okay, what
because
is
now
it?
I'm self-conscious about my
Okay.
pimple.
Okay, let me read it. You have 10 jars filled with 50 pieces of candy each. And you pour the candy into small bags and attempt to on my glasses. Attempt to get half a jar in each bag. Now you have 20 bags of candy. What's the percentage likelihood that there are an average of 25 pieces of candy in a single sack? Let me write this down. How do I make the words bigger? So yeah, let me see if I can see on this one. Okay, sorry, I just can't, it's like hard to read. So I kind of got a gist that I'm splitting some candy.
You have 10 jars filled with 50 pieces of candy.
Does that say eat or get?
Get.
Okay.
You then pour the candy into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. Now you have 20 bags of candy. What is the percentage likelihood that there are an average of 25 pieces of candy in a single sack? So this is math.
Well, no, if it's average of 25 pieces in 20, I mean, put this way, you got 50 pieces of 10 jars, so that's 500 pieces of candy divided by 20 bags. You're talking, that is the average. 25 is the average. So, I mean, that's 100%. Put it this way, even if you put 500 pieces of candy in one bag and took the average of the 20 bags, you're still averaging 25 pieces a sack.
Yeah, that's what Riddy said too. 50 over 20 is 25, right? So 100%.
So I was going to write all that down. I'm glad I didn't write anything down.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Save the day! Very good. You had 50 pieces of candy in 10 jars, giving you a total of 500 pieces of candy. You divided 500 pieces into 20 bags, so of course the mathematical average of this will be 25 pieces a bag. Unless you eat some, Riddy said. There we are. Once you discern what the question is saying, the problem is a rather simple one, isn't it? Okay, I think Marco is the guy that's outside. So let's go talk to him.
Okay, and that was puzzle number
30-something.
That was 32, I think. And then I think
Hey,
this
I
is
see you're busy
31.
investigating as always. Yeah, of course you are. The thing is, I got a hot puzzle here, and there's no way I'm waiting until later to show you. Please do not show me your hot anythings. I don't want your hot puzzles.
I don't think he possesses hot anything.
Got him! Burn! It's all that investigation, Professor. You got a puzzle to solve. Got him. Okay, the distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A can do 2 laps. Horse B can do 3 laps. Marco in absolute shambles right now. You right, Storm. You right. I love horses. Hey, Storm. How's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again?
It says this is what they can run in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, they're all going to be at the starting line again.
Nuh-uh.
The distance Yeah, because a lap takes you back to the starting line. So in 1 minute, horse A is going to be back at the starting line after having gone twice. In 1 minute, horse B is going to be back at the starting line. And in 1 minute, horse C is going to be back at the starting line. So in 1 minute, all three will be at the starting line again. Just C will be more tired than B, and B will be more tired than A. So
1 minute?
Oh, hi. I think it's 1 minute. Because let's make sure we're answering it. How many minutes will pass before all three are at the starting line again? Yeah, because that's exact. That's when they because at 1 minute, each of them is back at the lap.
That should do it.
See?
I keep thinking too much. I'm thinking too hard. Who cares as long as we can ride all the horses?
Tori can ride horses.
Thank you for shouting out, Storm. You got it. In 1 minute, horse A will have done 2 laps. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Classic Layton proving math's unnecessary. Hey, Sandshrew, it's good to see you again. You caught us kind of at the end. We're only going to go for about 10 or 15 more minutes, but... Hey, I just want you heard he sick of the puzzles. Guess what? So I'm just going to make him be, like, real mumbly. Alright, did a good job with the pass through. We've already walked past you, like, 4 times.
Check your gizmos.
Gotta get the gizmos going.
But just don't feed them after midnight or get them wet.
So now we just need the head areas. Okay, so now should we continue with the actual progress of the story?
Sure, because now we're kind of caught up. What's the next
30,
puzzle?
We have a big gap between like 33 and 50 something.
Okay, but let's see. Just what's our first undone puzzle?
34.
34 plus. That's where I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Plus another guy. Remember that?
Plus another guy. Yeah. Have you guys watched Kid Snippets? Please tell me you watched Kid Snippets.
Do you want
And the milk! That's one of my favorite
a
ones.
penguin or another penguin? Do you want a penguin plus another guy? Yes.
Can't you
plus
just give me some of the
another
other
guy.
people's monies?
So,
This isn't a hot dog, or this isn't money. This is napkins. So Kid Snippets is this channel on YouTube where they just like record kids playing make-believe, but then they recreate it
it's
with the audio, the kids' audio.
but the adults
But
acting
the
it out.
adults are like acting out
It's
the make-believe.
hilarious.
It's so flippin' funny.
I think that's not for kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm famous.
Famous at the guitar. Exactly. Me and Mama watch so many of these. This is kind of like a Haribo commercial.
Yeah, but it's hilarious. But it's called
Hey
Kid
there.
Snippets.
You've been pretty busy solving puzzles, yeah? If you want to pass through here, you gotta solve at least 12 puzzles. Way ahead of you, bro. Looks like you've already done that. It's kind of like drunk history, yeah. Well, I guess I just lied to you then. If you really want to pass through, you're gonna have to solve one more puzzle.
That guy's mouth is really weird.
It's like this. That'll get me a boyfriend. Oh, Lord. Okay. The dice below look normal enough, but if you look carefully, you should see a pattern start to emerge. So you know the following. A is 0. B is 9. C is 6. What does D correspond to?
3. It looks like clock. It's like 0, so that's like midnight. That's then beep,
Yeah,
beep,
that's
beep,
gotta be
9,
it.
6 o'clock. So it would be 3 o'clock.
3, yeah.
Luke, here's my answer.
Genius.
Ta-da.
Another puzzle solved.
Man, we over 1,000 pig carrots! Each down over the hands on the analog clock. Yeah. Big brain. It's true. There you go. You've earned it, mister, so come on through. Are you still after that scary cat? We're looking for one of the Reinhold's employees now. He's a man by the name of Ramon. You haven't seen him about, have you? Ramon, huh? Yeah, I think I might have. Oh gosh, where'd I see that guy? Maybe you're better off asking someone else. Go ask Lucy. She's standing under the clock tower. So does that mean we skipped 34 because that was 35? We
Was
can finally
that
pass through the
35? Yeah.
clock tower to the north side of town. How exciting. We can't wait to see what's in store for us there. Let me confirm that. Yeah, we somehow skipped 34.
Okay. So we'll just see what before we go like hunting it down again. Like
Yeah.
we'll just see.
They get a couple more puzzles and then we'll call it.
What's the cat do?
Look at that cat, Professor. It's not Claudia, is it?
No, it
No,
doesn't
on
eat as
second
much
thought, it
as
is
Claudia.
a different cat. Yes, it's an alley cat, and judging by the way he bullies that poor mouse, a rather mean one at that. Ah, yes. Luke, speaking of mice, have you heard this one before?
He bullies the mouse. It beats the alternative, you know. So
Too many mice.
He could just gobble down the mice.
Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds.
They're not talking about math.
The type of... They're genius at calculus.
Yeah.
The type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. So that's 144 babies a year. Baby mice mature and can give birth 2 months after they are born. You've picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have?
What if it's a male? If you only pick up one, then you probably, I mean,
Then
it's
there
gonna
will be no babies.
There will be none. Yeah, if you just pick, it says you picked up one of these mice. Now, I guess if it was, you know, pre-pregnant when you picked it up, so
Because you picked it up the day after it was born, and it says they can give birth 2 months after they're born.
okay, so
So if we
pick up
don't
one,
have,
we only have
if we
one.
don't have, a spouse,
yeah,
a mice wedding,
yeah,
then we can't have no babies.
Well, here's my guess.
What?
What?
I've let you
Oh, wait, now what did it say?
Professor.
Oh wait, we still have the one. Did it say how many babies we'll have in 10 months? Still one.
Oh,
Because we're just counting the mouse. We forgot to count the one that
Yeah.
we brought. Well, but he won't be a baby anymore, will he?
it doesn't say.
Or
I think it just asks how many mice. How many mice?
oh,
will
we'll
you
just have the one. Oh, sorry, we forgot to count that one. We got ahead of ourselves.
How does this sound?
A mice wedding, or a mice day for a white wedding. So,
Mice there for white wedding. That's right. Your mouse can't birth any babies by itself. Oh, look. She's so sad with her little bow.
yeah, no,
She wants to be a mom.
no mice romance here.
Correct. Excellent work, Luke. All right, let's talk to this girl and then maybe call it.
Maybe she can't get a boyfriend because she's mousy. She looks mousy.
Oh,
So-
poor her.
Hey, what you doing? I can tell you want to ask me something, but would you mind solving my puzzle first?
She looks like Gadget.
My little... Who?
Gadget
Gadget?
from the Rescue Rangers.
Oh, duh! My little brother and I came up with this one together.
She kind of has, doesn't she have kind of like the hair and
Yeah.
chest like Gadget?
A boy and his big sister are sitting around the kitchen table chatting. You know, sis, if I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age, huh? Why don't you give me 1 more on top of that, then I'll be 3 times your age. How old is each sibling? If I took 2 years away from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age.
Well, let's just pick a random number and see. Let's see.
So let's say 2
that-
and 4.
Okay. So then if the...
Well, no, then she's already there, twice the age.
No, but okay, let's say we're the siblings and you're 4 and I'm 2. And so you say if you take 2 from you and give it to me,
I would not be twice.
No,
the
I'd
brother.
be twice your age. 'cause
But
that's
but his statement says you'd be twice my age. Sister would be twice brother's age.
Okay, you be here. Okay, you're brother and I'm sister. Now say it again. And
I took 2 years away from my age.
Of age 4. Take 2 years away from your age 4 and give it to me.
But the sister's older.
Oh, the sister's older. Oh. I didn't see which one was older.
Big sister.
Okay.
So that doesn't work.
Well, then what are they? 1 and 2?
3 and 5?
Let's see. So if the 3-year-old said he's
No, that wouldn't
taking...
work either.
Okay. Let's see. Well, then let's say he's... Well, they have to be old enough to talk to each other. So let's try... Let's say 6 and 4. Try 6 and 4. So if he's 4 and she's 6, what is that then?
But if he gave 2 years to her, that should be 8, and he would now be 2. So that's not
That's
double.
4 times. Okay. So let's try.
Maybe
So
they're
5
only
and-
1 year apart.
Let's try. So try 4 and 5. So you take 1 from the 5, but then there's no way to double it unless you have a low number. Maybe they're 3 and 2. So you take 1 from the 2-year-old.
No, you take
No.
2 from the 2-year-old. And that would make that person 5.
So then it's still, but then it's no way
So
to double because
she has to be an even number.
Yeah. So let's say she's 4, and he's
3.
and he's 3. So if he takes 2, but
He'd be 1 and she'd be 6. That
that's
still doesn't
too
work.
much.
Save the game. Thank you so much. Actually, I can't. No, I can't while I'm in the middle of a puzzle, but I will as soon as we're done with this. Okay, let's say 5 and 6. If he took away...
2 years, he'd be
No, that'd be
3.
8 and 3. That still doesn't work. Seven and 8.
So then it'd
Yeah,
be-
7 and 8 would work
Okay.
because that'd be 5 and 10.
Okay.
So 7 and 8. Why don't you give me 1 more on top of that, and I'll be 3 times your age.
9 and what? Well, no, because then
9
9
and
and
4. That still doesn't
No.
work. That would be 9 and 4. No. Yeah, 9 and 4. No, it wouldn't.
no, 'cause-
7 and 8. So 8 plus 3 is 11.
and
but that
7
still doesn't work.
So it can't be 9. So that second scenario isn't 9 and 3 then.
Well, hang on. All right, we got 7 and 8, which becomes 5 and 10. Give me 1 more on top of that would be 4 and 11. And that's not 3 times.
No.
So let's do
But
9
maybe
and
we're
10.
going- okay. So then
That'd be 7 and 12. No, that doesn't work.
do 8 and 9.
No, because we determined
Oh.
she has to be an even number. 11 and 12. would
Because it
be
has to be
9.
divisible by 3 and 4. I mean by 3 and 2. So it has to be a multiple of 6 if it has to be divisible by 3 and 2. So the older one has to be a multiple of 6. So she's got to be...
But then this would be 9 and 14, which is not double. Oh, shoot.
Well, they don't have to be 1 year apart. Maybe it's 12 and, something lower.
12 and 10,
Maybe.
which would be 8 and 14. No.
So try 12 and...
9 and 12, which would be 7 and 14.
Okay. And then...
Give me 1 more, which would be 6 and 15. That's not
so
right.
That's not it.
So let's keep doing 8 and 12, 6 and 4. No. Happy Thursday, Coley. Let's do...
You
like
can't go any
this.
less than, yeah, I guess you could try that. So 3 and...
But that doesn't...
No.
No, because now that's...
4 times. What if you go, 10, let's see.
No, because I don't think we're gonna get to. We'd have to work really far
Maybe
back.
18. What if we go like 18 and 12, something like that? Or
Yeah,
okay.
but 9 and 21 don't work. Rats.
Okay, try 18 and 10, maybe, or something like that. Or
No, because then that doesn't.
oh, then yeah, it only works with that one scenario.
Ugh!
Wait. Maybe we're reading the second half wrong. Just give me one more on top of that. It didn't say one more year. Maybe you just add a 1 somewhere in there to make it 3 times your age. Maybe. I'm just trying to think outside the box. Unless you want to do a hint.
Yeah, so when you take 2 years away from the brother's age, add them to the sister, she becomes twice his age. When you take 3 years away from the brother and give them to the sister, she becomes 3 times older. So we're not, it's not a trick. We're just not able to do the math.
So we need to find something
So,
that's...
I'm going to go back to 12. I want it to work.
Let's see. Well, let's work from the 3, and then see, like, work like with the take away 3 and move 3, you know, like subtract 3 and add 3 to see, and then we might have that bigger number, and then see if it works for the 2s afterwards. Maybe we're trying from the...
3 times.
You can't be now. Remember, the older the older one has to be and the sister's the one with the pigtails, so this is the older one. And the girl is the one on the left because she's got pigtails.
6.
Oh, we were thinking of different ages.
That's it. They're both 6.
Yeah.
They're both 6.
Yeah.
No. I did it.
That should do it.
We just were assuming they were different ages.
They're both 6.
But I got that it had to
Every
be
puzzle
multiple of
has an
6.
answer.
I got that.
Yeah, you did get that. And then when you said to work backwards from the 3, like the 3s, that's when I was like,
Yeah.
hold up. Okay. All right. That's right. The conditions in the puzzle only work out if both the brother and sister are currently 6. The 2 siblings must have been born within a year of each other. Whoa!
Or they're twins. They
Oh,
could still
well.
be twins.
Hey, you know that guy from the mansion, Ramon? He may look sedate, but boy, does he like the nightlife. He's buddies with that party animal, Jarvis.
What's that song? I like
Jarvis?
the nightlife. I got
My
to
girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Because I know lots of things, Mom. I don't believe I know the man. Where might we find him?
No, you see, Jarvis isn't the type to place much value in being gainfully employed. At this time of day, he's probably lazing about those steps to the north. Just head up north till you hit a fork in the road and take the path to the right. Hey, I have to go now. Let's play again later.
Is Layton actually Iron Man? Probably.
What puzzle number was that?
I don't know. 37, I think?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're missing 34.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to save. We're going to call it here.
There we go.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but Mom said she wanted to play more Layton, so I figured gotta get it done, you know? So, I will be doing a read stream the next time I stream by myself, which is, I don't know when that's gonna be. But when that happens, that will be what I do, because I need to finish the bungalow mystery. You're welcome for the stream. Our green screen's acting
You're
all
reading
goofy.
Nancy Drew.
I am reading Nancy
Cool.
Drew. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. Thank you all for being here. For those who were here the whole time, or just popping in, or lurking, whatever. Appreciate all of you very much. So thanks so much. Have a good rest of the night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Weekend's approaching, so have a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.